Vivo V20 Pro is the latest member of Vivo's quite popular V series. This series is known to have great design and very capable cameras, and the V20 Pro is no different, but it packs in so much more. So in this video, we'll review all the aspects of this phone and find out whether it's a complete package or not. So without any further ado, let's get started. As I said in the intro, design has always been a strong part of Vivo's V series, and this phone continues the legacy. I especially like the elegantly designed camera bump. This phone is extremely thin and lightweight, making it very easy to hold even for longer durations. But Vivo hasn't compromised on build quality to achieve its lightweight. In fact, its matte frosted glass back makes it look and feel very premium, and the finish is also quite good at resisting fingerprints. This phone is not IP rated, but it is splash resistant. The buttons are well positioned and have good tactile feedback. The SIM tray can hold 2 SIM cards, but unfortunately, it doesn't support microSD expansion. Also, there is no 3.5mm audio jack, which is disappointing. But overall, this phone scores pretty high in the design department. This phone comes with a really nice AMOLED display. It offers vibrant colors, perfect blacks, and excellent viewing angles. It also gets sufficiently bright for outdoor use. However, it could have been better in some areas. For example, I am not a fan of this notch design. Also, there is no high refresh rate support, so you are limited to 60Hz. And it also has limited HDR support, so it only works in YouTube, but not Netflix. So overall, good display, but not great for its price. As I said earlier, this phone lacks a 3.5mm audio jack. However, it comes with an adapter in the box, so you can still use your favorite pair of wired headphones, and it also sounds pretty good. Coming to the single bottom firing speaker, it is decent, nothing extraordinary, but also not bad. Here is an audio sample. The earpiece is good, it gets sufficiently loud for outdoor calls. So overall, decent audio performance but nothing special. Okay, so now things get interesting. This phone packs quite an impressive camera setup. A 64MP primary camera and an 8MP ultra-wide cum macro camera at the rear. The front cameras are equally impressive. You get a 44MP primary selfie camera with autofocus and an 8MP ultra-wide camera as well. Jumping to the image quality, this phone consistently delivers visually pleasing colors, sharp details, and very impressive dynamic range. As this phone uses its ultra-wide angle camera for macros, it is easily the best camera for macros in this price range. The night mode shots are also very impressive, quite surprising given the lack of OIS. Coming to front cameras, I am speechless. This phone is easily the best phone for selfies in its price range, with great skin tones, sharp details, impressive dynamic range, even in portrait mode, and the ultra-wide angle selfie camera provides more flexibility for group selfies. This phone is equally impressive in the video department. You can record videos up to 4K 60fps with the primary camera. You can also record 4K 60fps videos with the front camera, making this phone an excellent choice for vlogging. You also get a lot of cool camera features like dual exposure, AR stickers, and portrait light effects for photos, as well as picture-in-picture and portrait effects for videos. So this phone is simply amazing when it comes to cameras. Traditionally, Vivo's V series is not known for its performance. But with this phone, they have managed to provide a capable chipset with Snapdragon 765G. It is still not the best for gaming in its price range, but it's more than adequate for anything you can throw at it. The benchmark scores are quite respectable. Day-to-day performance is very smooth and lag-free. Even the RAM management is good. With regards to gaming, I had a pleasant experience in both Call of Duty and Asphalt 9 at medium to high graphics settings. So unless you are a hardcore gamer, you'll have no issues with the performance of this phone. Software department is where this phone improves the most in my opinion. FunTouch OS of the past was a poorly executed mishmash of Android and iOS elements. However, with the latest version of FunTouch OS, based on Android 11, Vivo has finally delivered a clean UI which is pretty close to stock Android while retaining many cool and useful features, making FunTouch OS finally fun to use. However, it still has room to improve with regards to spam notifications and pre-installed bloatware. Still, these things can be easily fixed, so this is just a minor nitpick. The battery packed inside this phone is a decent 4000 mAh cell. However, the battery life this phone delivers is much more than decent. In my mixed usage battery drain test, this phone was able to achieve a screen on time of more than 8 hours, which is very impressive. Equally impressive is the charging speed using the supplied 33 watts charger. 0 to 60% battery is achieved in just half an hour and 100% in just 1 hour. So basically, battery anxiety is not going to be an issue with this phone. In terms of biometric security, you get a very fast and reliable under-display fingerprint scanner. The face unlock system is even faster but less secure. The haptic feedback this phone provides is much better than what you get with a cheap budget phone, but still not as precise as some mid-range and high-end phones. This phone comes with a lot of stuff in the box, which is appreciated. There are no sensors or connectivity options missing here, except for NFC. This phone is 5G ready and supports a lot of 5G bands for wider compatibility. Also, I have had no issues with network reception and call quality. Voice over LTE as well as voice over Wi-Fi works perfectly well. Okay, conclusion time. With V20 Pro, Vivo has definitely delivered a complete package, which is especially impressive in the camera department. Yes, the display could have been 90Hz, and the speaker could have been stereo, and the gaming performance could have been even better, but none of these limitations are a deal breaker. So, if you're looking for a camera-centric phone, which is 5G ready and is pretty good in all departments, this is definitely the phone I would recommend. However, if gaming is a high priority, phones like the Realme X7 Pro will give you a much better experience. Alright, that's it for the review of Vivo V20 Pro. Hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel down below. Thanks for watching.